Hi, this is JD on Joyce Talk with a new edition of today's topic, the impact of layoffs on the tech industry and the H1B visa workers. We all see the word H1B visa flash at multiple places. While you might know that the visa takes you to the United States, the H1B visa is a non immigrant visa given by the United States to employ skilled workers from other countries for a certain period of time. The initial duration of stay is 3 years and can be extended up to 6 years. It was intended to help American firms deal with labor shortages in rapidly growing stocks that require specialized skills. The H1B is only temporary work visa that is available to US companies to hire foreign talent. This visa is of special significance to big tech companies in the Silicon Valley like Meta, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Apple, etc. But in recent months, the big tech companies have been laying off tens of thousands of workers, leading to concerns about the impact on the larger economy and persistent recession forecasts. These layoffs are not limited to one area of level of focus, but rather appear to be widespread across the board. Meta, for example, laid off 10,000 employees after losing up to $14 billion on their metaverse project, leading to a significant drop in their stock valuation. Amazon has also laid off about 18,000 employees, citing a slowdown in the advertising business. The common thread amongst all these companies is that they grew too quickly during the pandemic, leading to an overestimation of sustained growth and subsequent overhiring. Now, as the economy slows down, companies are refocusing on their core missions and preparing for the next wave of tech computing, such as artificial intelligence. While the big tech companies are expected to weather the storm, weaker growth companies may either go out of business or become attractive acquisition targets for the larger companies. Laid off skilled immigrants working in US now face eviction. Recent tech layoffs have put visa status of thousands of immigrant techies to jeopardy. Layoffs in December 2022, 117,300. Layoffs in January 2023, 18,702. Total layoffs between 2022 and 2023, 379,320 by 1,272 companies. H1B and L1 are the two types of visa holders that are most affected by the recent layoffs in the US. H1B visa is for specialty occupations requiring a bachelor's degree or equivalent. The annual cap on H1B visas issued by the US stands at 65,000 with an option to issue an additional 20,000. L1 visa is for intra-company transfers in executive, managerial, or specialized knowledge positions. No specific cap on number of L1 visas that can be issued a year, but amount of time the visa holder can spend in US has a limit. The deadline for those recently laid off begins within 10 days before the final working day. Experts online have been trying to help those recently laid off. The layoffs in big tech, which started in 2022, left many wondering if this is just the tip of the iceberg. So, what does this mean for those workers as well as those aspiring to join the tech industry, especially when the economic outlook remains uncertain? Technology is a part of our everyday lives and a necessity for most societies to simplify function. This increasing dependency has seen huge growth in the tech sector and with it a proliferation of high paying jobs. In California, which is home to more than 20% of the world's Fortune 500 companies, a program manager at Apple can make between 121,000 and $230,000. A mid-career software engineer at Google will receive between 126,000 and $190,000, while a software engineering director at Meta can draw a minimum of $253,000 and as much as $327,000 per year. But following mass layoffs for tech workers, are these wage expectations still realistic? According to Ben Leong, a professor of computer science at the National University of Singapore, the big tech companies will continue to pay what they used to pay. The growth in the median pay will either stagnate or may even drop. In the backdrop of a shrinking job market in the tech industry, some software engineers and data scientists are reassessing their future career path. According to a report by executive outplacement firm Challenger Gray and Christmas, US-based employers in the technology sector announced nearly 53,000 job cuts in November 2022 alone, the highest monthly total for the sector since the company began tracking industry data at the end of 20th century. A separate report found that tech occupation in all industry sectors grew by 137,000 positions in the same month. The top 3 US employers hailed from the health insurance, defense, and banking sectors, respectively. According to Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft,
there are more jobs that are software engineering jobs outside the tech industry than in the tech industry. So to some degree, I would say the labor markets are much more resilient. There's not an auto company that doesn't need software engineers. There's not an energy company that doesn't need software engineers. There's not a retailer or a bank that doesn't need software engineers. So I would imagine to the degree to which there's oversupply in one, there will be more even distribution.
We do not know how long these layoffs will last, but experts are hopeful that the job market will bounce back even if the industry has to reinvent itself. Even if a company goes under tomorrow, there will be a new company that will take its place and they will still hire engineers at high pay. There's this company called Sun Microsystems. They were the Facebook of a previous era. The current Facebook campus is the previous Sun Micro campus. If the recession has come firing, it is going to recover too, right? Thank you and goodbye for now. See you in the next one.